Hello, welcome to the Library of Creations. We simply share creations. Could be paintings, music, companies, thought experiments, and so much more. Today, we are showing off a new organization called the Fireside Project. As it says here, they are a psychedelic peer support hotline. This service has been needed for a long time, and finally, it is here. For those that do not understand why this is useful, I'll explain. The first thing that comes to mind is how useful this hotline can be for people that are having a bad trip. This can happen for various reasons. Sometimes people describe bad trips as being the worst experience of their life. However, bad trips often come from some sort of negative emotion inside. So, if there is a support hotline to call, a peer could help comfort you in order to get you out of the bad trip. Second, many times people trip with the intention to learn something new, because oftentimes these types of experiences can open up your mind to things you would have never thought of before. For example, psychedelics have a higher rate of success at helping cure addiction to cigarettes than any other method. The reason for this is because the psychedelics force people to look inside themselves and see the real reason they are addicted and how that addiction affects their life and those around them. There's a famous saying, and I can't remember who said it, but they said they learned more in 30 minutes while tripping than they learned in the entirety of a life of academics. Well, how does all of that relate to the Fireside Project? Well, a lot of the time, the learning doesn't happen until after the trip, when you integrate the crazy experience into your life. So, it can be super useful to have someone to talk to after the experience in order to fully integrate it. And it doesn't have to be a one-time thing. If you click with a certain person, you can continue building a relationship with them and request for that specific peer. They say here, in addition to responding to incoming calls and messages, volunteers will offer clients a weekly follow-up phone call or text message. These follow-ups allow for the development of a long-term, supportive relationship, weeks, months, or even years between clients and volunteers. Not exactly sure how to pronounce this, but this continuity and stability will enable clients to explore and make sense of what they learned during their psychedelic experience and how to productively incorporate the lessons from those experiences into their lives. I think this is the perfect service for people that don't have friends to trip with or feel lonely in general. Sometimes people mainly like tripping for the social experience, and having no one to talk to could ruin it. I've had this issue myself. Fireside helps with that as well. Here, they say, so often, the challenges people face during and after their psychedelic experiences come from feeling alone, disconnected, fearful of judgment. We're going to change that. At Fireside Project, we envision a world where every person feels safe, supported, and seen during and after their psychedelic experiences, so they can use those experiences to live richer, healthier, and more joyous lives. Our name was inspired by the feeling of sitting around a fire, experiencing a sense of community, connection, and openness. I love that so much. They have a bright future with a vision like that. I totally forgot to mention that this service is completely free due to it being a non-profit. Many of the peers on the hotline are volunteers, but there will also be job opportunities. This project plans to create an equity fund that will provide scholarships to volunteers so they can pursue careers in psychedelic healing, which is so awesome. They say here, by eventually training dozens of volunteers per year, we believe that Fireside Project has the potential to produce a community of diverse healers over generations. I don't know about you, but I love this and will be supporting them 100%. For more information, go check out firesideproject.org. If you want to see more creations shared on this channel, feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll keep making more. See you next time.